Alright, what's up gamers? Basically today we are here and we're gonna be going over my lineup. Basically all of us people in the Madden Content Kings group are going over our lineups and we're gonna explain it. So as you see right here, we got my top three as Josh Allen, Ryan Shazier, and Randy Moss. Okay, then the only reason those are my top three is because obviously those are my X Factors. So Josh Allen, let's look at his X Factors really quick on my team, and I'll explain to you why I'm using these. So go to Josh Allen, Hot Route Master, that's obvious, just you can basically make your own plays when you get to the line of scrimmage. Okay, self-explanatory. Gunslinger, that's almost essential. It makes you get rid of the ball faster because you'll be sitting in the pocket and you'll just get sacked every time if you don't have Gunslinger in a lot of cases. Escape Artist, so I can roll out of the pocket faster, and of course Dashing Deadeye, those on the run throws for the one play touchdown beaters. Pretty essential if you're gonna be passing the ball a lot. I would say Escape Artist and Dashing Deadeye are important, as well as the Hot Route Master. Now for my next X Factor, I think I have Bo X Factor, don't I? Yeah, I do. I don't know why he's not my top three, but it's whatever. Okay, Bo Jackson, Bruiser, stiff arms and trucking. Obviously that's helpful. It's like a 2-in-1, as well as evasive, that's the spin moves, and jukes, 2-in-1 right there. So basically you're getting 4 abilities for the price of 2, which is nice. Then the outside zone guru, just for better blocking. I don't know if it really does anything, but you know, what's the word? Something effect, Mandela effect. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. And human joystick, because that's just a glitch, and I think you only need one. I don't think stacking them works. But yeah, Bo Jackson, I ran no ability running backs for a while and it didn't seem to work as well as abilities, obviously, but I feel like abilities on your running back are pretty good. Now why do I have an X Factor on Randy Moss rather than Calvin or Julio? Moss 100. If you are facing, I would say about 75% of opponents, they will not be able to stop Moss 100, especially if you hide it until your second play and cheese them. You're guaranteed like a touchdown or 55 plus yards. So other than Moss 100, streak specialist, in case you're trying to moss some dudes without Moss 100, like swerve catch them. Post flag, because a lot of the routes you'll run from the wide receiver are post and flag routes. Red zone threat, I mean, I didn't know what to put there. And human joystick, you don't really need it, but it's like luxury. It's that rich luxury. Okay. Now those are my X Factors, so I'll go over the rest of my lineup. So we got Barry and Saquon as backups, because you definitely need 1 to 2 backups at least. Obviously Calvin Johnson, Julio Jones, Jarvis Landry, and Torrey Holt. Torrey Holt and Jarvis don't play that much, but both 99s as well. Got Christian Okoye and Slushing Goat. Okoye, I think he's the best fullback in the game. Maybe I'm stupid. Got Joe Thomas, Logan Mankins, Kevin Mawai, My Way, David DeCastro, Ramczyk, Darren Waller, George Kittle, and Hunter Henry. Now the thing is here, Darren Waller's my receiving tight end. Kittle, he's a rounded player, but Kittle and Hunter Henry are really good at blocking. I think they both have the same run block, 88 and 87. So yeah, they're essentially going to be about the same. They're really good to have on the field when you have 3 tight ends out there. Just really good for blocking if you don't have linemen. Okay, so onto the defense. So my defensive X Factors, Warren Sapp. So the reason I run Warren Sapp is because I don't like running Clowney, just because you have to have like a 3-4 set, and I'm not really good at running that. So I run Warren Sapp with Reach Elite, just so if he's engaged with blockers he can get a sack or a tackle. I find that useful. Pass Rush Elite, you know, faster pass rush moves, that really helps out actually. And Run Stuffer to stop the run, because everyone runs the ball, and he's chem to a 99 on my team, obviously, with the 99 overall. Okay, so Warren Sapp, I feel like he's not essential, but the next 2 X Factors are. and the next one's being my middle linebacker, Ryan Shazier. And with him, I run Enforcer, which is obviously an essential to get his sticks. I'm going to say essential about 50 times. Got Lurker, because I like to user him, so if they throw the ball at me, just press that triangle or Y. He'll jump about 50 feet and intercept the ball. Acrobat, if you're using him, it's good to get interceptions, but if you're not going to use him, don't put Acrobat on. I would put universal coverage instead. And then Tackle Supreme, just so you don't get juked out by spin move or juke. Though, if you're good at this game, you'll probably human joystick, which is the smarter decision. And then finally, I go with Taylor Mays because he's at backup, by the way, just because your backup players are on kickoff, so I can have enforcers on kickoff. But anyways, I should do that with Shazier too. Taylor Mays, his abilities, I don't usually user him, but he is at sub linebacker as well. But I do have Lurker, Acrobat, Enforcer, and Tackle Supreme. I just explained why I use all those things. But if you're not going to user someone, I would put Universal over Acrobat. Now to the rest of my defense. Calvin Johnson and Minka. I would try to get 4 safeties, just because a lot of them tend on getting tired or sub in, or you just have 4 on the field at sometimes. So Calvin, he's probably the best free safety in the game, especially when you have abilities. I'm not running abilities on him right now. Got Minka, he plays great for no abilities. Clowney, he can pass rush, and sometimes he can play coverage. I mean, it's really depending on how he's feeling. We got Shazier, Patrick Queen, Luke Kuechly, and Devin White. No specific reason. They're just decently quick, all of them. Kevin Green, he's good at pass rushing, and then I have Jerome Baker for if I'm going to play some coverage. Ed Reed, he doesn't really play, but I just have him there because this is another 99, and Taylor Mays has to be backup for to get Enforcer on kickoff. Yeah, so I explained all that. I would like to get a right outside linebacker that can play coverage like Jerome Baker, but not a big deal. I can sub in one of my 4 middle linebackers onto some of the defensive backs. Champ Bailey, I think he's the best zone coverage cornerback in the game. He plays the best without abilities for zone coverage. Okay, cornerback number 2, Byron Jones. Statistically, he is good. He plays like trash for me. I just don't feel like replacing him. Jeff Okuda, gold 99, only 97 speed, but he balls out. Okay, and Pat P, is he 99 speed? I think he's only 98 speed. It's Pat P. Look at his stats. Basically, okay, not even all 99s, but he just plays good. He's Pat P. The game loves Pat P. Myles Garrett, Aaron Donald, both good. The only reason I use Myles Garrett over Aaron Donald is the 99, or else I'd start Aaron Donald. I've got Sapp, Mean Joe. I mean, he doesn't see the field that much, but he's decent, no abilities. And Michael Strahan, 99, good stats all around the board. And then we have Chris Harris just sitting here. I don't know why. And finally, we got the 99s at the punter and kicker. And then who do we got here? Kick returner, I just use Saquon. He's my 3rd string running back. He's got good agility, and you don't really need human joystick on him. And he won't be tired when you need to get to offense. I got Bo Jackson at my running backs. Julio is slot wide receiver. I used to have Slotomatic on him. Jeff Okuda at slot cornerback. Myles Garrett rushing. Sapp rushing. Aaron Donald rushing. And Taylor Mays as sub linebacker. So that basically wraps up my lineup. I run Seahawks offense and Green Bay defense pretty good. Again, I'm not like a sweat at this game. I couldn't care less. But yeah. So my favorite players are definitely Bo Jackson, I would say, for offense is my favorite player. Or Saquon, but Saquon doesn't start anymore. Defensively, I would say my favorite player is probably... I'm going to go with Taylor Mays. He's just balls out for me, or Champ Bailey. But yeah, that's my lineup. That's why I use it. 99 overall. Again, I'm not like a Madden tryhard. I just like making content and playing the game. So let me know if your lineup's similar, if your lineup's different, what I should change, what you should change. And let me know if this video helped. Leave a thumbs up, subscribe to me and the Madden content kings and everyone else in it, because we're gonna be the best Madden group on YouTube, TikTok. Alright, I guess that's it, boys. Thanks for watching. Again, like, comment, share, subscribe, eat, dab, we're out. Peace.